to them when I depart from them. Ephraim, as I saw Tyrus, place that Ephraim shall bring forth his children to the murderer. What wilt thou give? Give them a miscarrying womb, dry breasts. Thy wickedness is Gilgal. There I hated them. After the wickedness of their doings, I will drive them out of mine house. I will love them no more. All their princes are revolters. Ephraim is smitten. Their root is dried up. They shall bear no fruit, yea, though they bring fruit. It will I slay even the beloved fruit of their own. Because they did not hearken unto him, and they shall be wanderers among the nations. Chapter 10. Israel is an empty valley. He bringeth forth fruit unto us. According to the multitude of his fruit, he has increased the altars. According to the goodness of his land, they have made goodly images. Their heart is divided. Now shall they be found faulty. He shall break down their altars. He shall spoil their images. Now they shall say, no king. It's because we fear not the Lord. What then should a king do to us? For they have spoken words. Swear falsely made covenant. Thus judgment springeth up as blood in the parade of fear. The inhabitants of Samaria shall fear. For the people thereof shall mourn over it, and the priests thereof will rejoice at it. The glory thereof, because it is departed from it. It shall be also carried unto Assyria for a present to King Jeroboam. Ephraim shall return, and Israel shall be ashamed of his own counsel. Yes, which upon the water. The high places also of Avon, the sin of Israel, shall be destroyed. The thorn and the thistle shall come up on their altars. And they shall say to the mountains, cover us, and to the hills, fall on us. O Israel, thou hast sinned from the days of Gibeah. There they stood, the battle in Gibeah against the children of iniquity that forsake them. It was in my desire that I should chastise them, and the people shall be gathered against them, and they shall find themselves in their two furrows. And Ephraim is as an heifer of its tongue, and loveth to tread out the corn. But I passed over upon her fair neck. I will make Ephraim to ride, Judah shall ride, and Jacob shall make his place. Stand to yourselves in righteousness, in mercy, you will break up your color, for it is time to seek the Lord, till he come and rain righteousness upon you. You have plowed wickedness, you have reaped iniquity, you have eaten the fruit of lawlessness. As thou didst trust in my way, in thy multitude of thy mighty men. Therefore shall a tumult arise among thy people, and all thy fortresses shall be spoiled, and shall be spoiled the fathers of their battle. So shall battle do unto you because of your great wickedness. And mourning shall the king of Israel utterly be cut off. Chapter 11. When Israel was a child, then I loved him, and called my son out of Egypt. As they called them, so they went from them. They sacrificed them to Baal, and burned incense to graven images. I taught Ephraim also to go, taking them by their hands. They knew not that I healed them. I drew them with cords of a man, with bands of love. And I was to them as they that take off the yoke on their jaws, and I made meat unto them. He shall not return into the land of Egypt, but the Assyrian shall be his king, because they refuse to return. And the sword shall abide on his cities, and shall consume his branches and devour them because of their own counsels. And my people are bent to backsliding from me. Though they called them to the Most High, none at all would exalt him. How shall I give thee up, Ephraim? How shall I deliver thee, Israel? How shall I make thee as Admah? How shall I set thee as Zeboim? Mine heart is turned within me. My repentings are kindled together. I will not execute the fierceness of mine anger. I will not return to destroy Ephraim, for I am God, and not man, the Holy One in the midst of thee. And I will not enter into the city. They shall walk after the Lord. He shall roar like a lion, and he shall roar when the children shall tremble from the rest. Shall tremble, very wicked, and as a dove out of the line of Assyria, I will place them in their houses. Ephraim compasseth me about with lies, and the house of Israel's deceit. But Judah yet ruleth with God, and is faithful with the saints. Chapter 12. Ephraim feedeth on wheat, and followeth after his spirit. He daily increaseth lies and desolation. And they do make a covenant with the Assyrians, and oil is carried into Egypt. The Lord hath also a controversy with Judah, and will punish Jacob according to his ways. According to his doings will he recompense him. He took his brother by the heel in the womb, and by his strength he had power with God. Yea, he had power over the angel, and prevailed. He wept, and made supplication unto him. He found him in Bethel, and there he spake with us. Even the Lord God of hosts, the Lord is his memorial. Therefore turn thou to thy God. Keep mercy and judgment, and wait on thy God continually. He is a merchant. The balances of deceit are in his hand. He loveth to oppress. And Ephraim said, Yet I am become rich, I have found me out substance. In all my labors they shall find none iniquity in me that were sin. And I that am the Lord thy God from the land of Egypt will yet make thee to dwell in tabernacles, as in the days of the solemn feast. I have also spoken by the prophets, and I have multiplied visions and used similitudes by the ministry of the prophets. Is there iniquity in Gilead? Surely they are vanity. They sacrifice bullocks in Gilgal. Yea, their altars are as heaps in the furrows of the fields. And Jacob fled into the country of Syria, and Israel served for a wife, and for a wife he kept sheep. And by a prophet the Lord brought Israel out of Egypt, and by a prophet was he preserved. Ephraim provoked him to anger most bitterly. Therefore shall he leave his blood upon him, and his reproach shall his Lord return unto him. Chapter 13. When Ephraim spake trembling, he exalted himself in Israel. But when he offended in Baal, he died. And now they sin and have made them molten images of their silver, and idols according to their own understanding, the work of the craftsmen. They say of them, Let the men that sacrifice kiss the calves. Therefore it shall be as the morning cloud, and as the early dew that passeth away, as the chaff that is driven of the whirlwind out of the floor, and as the smoke out of the chimney. Yet I am the Lord thy God from the land of Egypt, and thou shalt know that no God but me, though there is no Saviour beside me. I did know thee in the wilderness, in the land of great drought. According to their pasture, so were they filled. They were filled, and their heart was exalted. Therefore have they forgotten me. Therefore I will be unto them as a lion, as a leopard, and away the lions of them. I will lead them as a bear, as grieved for roots, and will rend the corn of their heart. They will I devour them like a lion, a wild beast shall tear them. O Israel, thou hast destroyed thyself. But in me, there is thy hope. I will be thy king. There is any other that may save thee in all thy cities, and thy judges of whom thou saidst, Give me a king and princes. I gave thee a king in mine anger, and took him away in iniquity of Ephraim is bound up, and sin is hid. The sorrows of a travailing woman shall come upon him. He is an unwise son. He is in the place of bringing forth a children. I will ransom them from the power of the grave. I will redeem them from death. All death shall be hid in mine house. He be fruitful among his brethren. An east wind shall come. The wind of the Lord shall come up from the wilderness, and his spring shall become dry, and his fountain shall be dried up. He shall spoil the treasure of all pleasant vessels. Samaria shall become desolate, for she hath rebelled against her God. They shall fall by the sword, their infants shall be dashed in pieces, and their women with child shall be ripped up. Chapter 14. O Israel, return unto the Lord thy God, for thou hast fallen by thine iniquity. Take with you words, and turn to the Lord. Say unto him, Take away all iniquity, and receive us hosts. so will we render the calves of our lips. Our passion shall not save us. We will not ride upon horses, neither will we say any more to the work of our hands, you are our gods. For indeed, the fatherless findeth mercy. I will be the backsliding. I will like him food. Its tribulation. I will be as the deep into its river. He shall grow as a bush, and pass forth his roots as Lebanon. His branches shall spread, and his beauty shall be as the olive tree, and his smell as Lebanon. They that dwell under his shadow shall return. They shall revive as the corn and grow as the vine, and the strength thereof shall be as the wine of Lebanon. Ephraim shall say, what have I to do any more? I declare him and exalt him. I am like a green fir tree. Each is thy fruit found. Who is wise, and he shall understand these things? Prudent, and he shall know them. The ways of the Lord are right, and the just shall walk in them. The transgressors shall fall. The book of the prophet Ezekiel, chapter 1. Now it came to pass in the 30th year, in the first month, in the 5th day of the month, as I was among the captives by the river of Kidron, that the heavens were opened, and I saw visions of God. And in the 5th day, which was the 5th year of King Jehoiakim's reign, the word of the Lord came expressly unto Ezekiel the priest, the son of Buzi, in the land of the river Kidron. And the friend of the Lord was there to be and behold, a whirlwind came out of the north, a voice, and a fire unfailing itself, but its brightness was about. And out of the midst thereof, as the color of amber, out of the midst of the fire, and also out of the midst thereof, came the likeness of 4 living creatures. And this was their appearance. They had the likeness of a man, but every one had 4 faces, and every one had 4 wings. And their feet were smooth, and the sole of their feet was like the sole of a castor. And they screamed, and they took the beat of their wings, faces and their wings. Their wings were joined one to another. They came. They went every one straight forward. As for the likeness of their faces, they 4 had the face of a man, and the face of a lion on the right side, and they 4 had the face of an ox on the left side, and they 4 also had the face of an eagle. This was spoons of every one food at their eyes. And they went every one straight forward, and with the spirit was with and they turned him with their hands. As to the lions and the beasts, their like the elements of lions, with what and out of the tree went forth him, and the living creatures ran and returned as the appearance of the lions. Now, as I beheld the living creatures, behold, one wheel upon the earth by the living creatures with his 4 faces. The appearance of the wheels and their wings was like unto the color of heaven, and they 4 had white eyes. And their appearance and their work was as it were a wheel in the middle of the wheels. They went upon their 4 sides, and they turned. As for their wings, they were so high that they were dead, and their wings were full of eyes round about them 4. And then the living creatures went, the wheels went higher. The living creatures were lifted up from the earth, the wheels were lifted up. Whithersoever the Spirit was to go, and went, thither was the Spirit, and the wheels were lifted up against them. For the Spirit of the living creature was in the wheels. When those went, these went, and when those stood, these stood. And when those were lifted up from the earth, the wheels were lifted up over against them. For the Spirit of the living creature was in the wheels. and the likeness of the feminine, and the face of the living creature, was as the color of the clever crystal, stretched forth over their heads above. And under them were their wings spread, the one toward the other. Every one had two, which covered on this side, and every one had two, which covered on that side their bodies. And when they went, I heard the noise of their wings, the noise of their words, as the voice of the Almighty, the voice of speech, as the noise of an host. When they stood, they let down their wings, and there was a voice from the heaven, that was over their heads, and they stood, and had let down their wings. And above the firmament, there was over their heads was the likeness of a throne, as the appearance of a sapphire stone. And upon the likeness of the throne was the likeness as the appearance of a man upon the throne. And I saw as the pillar of heaven, as the appearance of Pharaoh Wonder, and from the appearance of his loins even upward, and from the appearance of his loins even downward, and I saw as it were the appearance of heaven. And it had brightness round about it, as the appearance of the bird of the wind. So was the appearance of the brightness round about it. This was the appearance of the likeness of the glory of the Lord. And when I saw it, I fell upon my face, and I heard a voice of one that spake. Chapter 2. And he said unto me, Son of man, stand upon thy feet, and I will speak unto thee. And the Spirit entered into me. In chapter 3, that I heard him that spake unto me, and he said unto me, Son of man, I send thee to the children of Israel, to a rebellious nation that hath rebelled against me. They and their fathers have transgressed against me, even unto this very day, for they are impudent children, and stiff-hearted. I do send thee unto them, and thou shalt say unto them, Thus saith the Lord God, and they, whether they will hear, or whether they will forbear, for they are a rebellious house, yet shall know that there hath been a among them. And thou, son of man, be not afraid of them, neither be afraid of their words, though briars and thorns be with thee, and thou dost dwell among scorpions. Birds, know be the spirit of their books, though they be a rebellious house. And thou shalt speak no word, whether they will hear, or whether they will forbear, for they are most rebellious. But thou, son of man, hear what I say unto thee. Be not thou rebellious like that rebellious house. Open thy mouth, and eat that I give thee. And when I looked, behold, an hand was set me. And lo, a roll of the purple, and was spread it before me. And it was written within and without, and there was written therein lamentations. Chapter 3. He said unto me, Son of man, eat the thou find this word, and go speak unto the house of Israel. So I opened my mouth, and it caused me to eat that word. And he said unto me, Son of man, cause thy belly to eat, and fill thy mouth with the sword that I give thee. Then did I eat it, and it was in my mouth as honey for sweetness. And he said unto me, Son of man, go, get thee unto the house of Israel, and speak with my words unto them. For thou art such a man of a strange speech, and of an hard language, but to the house of Israel, not to many people of a strange speech, and of an hard language, whose words thou canst not understand. Surely, had I sent thee to them, they would have hearkened unto thee, but the house of Israel will not hearken unto thee, for they will not hearken unto me. For all the house of Israel are impudent and hard-hearted. And behold, I have made thy face strong against their faces, and thy forehead strong against their foreheads. As an adamant harder than flint have I made thy forehead. Fear them not, neither be dismayed at their works. They be a rebellious house. Moreover, he said unto me, Son of man, all my words that I shall speak unto thee, receive in thine heart, and hear with thine ears. Get thee to them of the captivity, and come to the children of thy people, and speak unto them and tell them. Thus saith the Lord God, whither they depart. Then the Spirit came with me, and I heard behind me a voice of a great rushing, saying, Blessed be the glory of the Lord of this place. There's also the noise of the wings of the living creatures that catch you, and the noise of the wheels breaking against you, the noise of a great rushing. So the Spirit lifted me up and took me away, and I went to bed in the heat of my spirit. But the hand of the Lord was strong upon me. Then I came to them in a captivity at Philippi. But I sat where they sat, and remained there astonished among them 7 days. And it came to pass at the end of 7 days that the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore hear the word at my mouth, and give them warning from me. And I say unto the wicked, thou shalt serve God, speakest to them wicked for his wicked ways, so is thou. The same wicked man shall die in his iniquity, but for his wickedness, and his wicked ways, he shall die in his iniquity. But thou hast delivered thy soul. Again, when a righteous man from his righteousness and commit iniquity, stumbling block before him, because thou hast not given and his decisions which he hath done, but his building promises us past. Nevertheless, if thou wert a righteous man, that the righteous sin not, and he doth not sin, he shall surely live. Thou hast delivered thy soul. And the hand of the Lord was there upon me. And he said unto me, Arise, go forth into the plain, and I will there talk with thee. Then I arose, and went forth into the plain, and behold, the glory of the Lord stood there, as the glory which I saw by the river of Kidron. And I fell on my face. Then the Spirit entered into me, and set me upon my feet, and spake with me, and said unto me, Go, shut thyself within thine house. But thou, O son of man, behold, they shall put bands upon thee, and shall bind thee with them, and thou shalt not go out among them. And I will make thy tongue cleave to the roof of thy mouth, that thou shalt be dumb, and shalt not be to them a reprover, for they are a rebellious house. But when I speak with thee, I will open thy mouth, and thou shalt say to them, saith the Lord God, let him hear, and he that forbeareth, let him forbear, for they are a rebellious house. Chapter 4. Now also, son of man, take thee a tile, and lay it before thee, and portray upon it the city, even Jerusalem, and lay siege against it, and build a fort against it, and cast a mount against it, set the camp also against it, and set battering rams against it round about. Take thou unto thee an new hand, and set it for a wall of iron between thee and the city, and set thy face against it, and it shall be besieged, and thou shalt lay siege against it. This shall be a sign to the house of Israel. When thou also upon thy lust, the iniquity of the house of Israel upon it, according to the number of the days that thou shalt lie upon it, thou shalt bear their iniquity. For I have laid upon thee the years of their iniquity, according to the number of the days, 390 days. So shalt thou bear the iniquity of the house of Israel. And when thou hast accomplished them, lie again on thy right side, and thou shalt bear the iniquity of the house of Judah 40 days. I have appointed thee each day for a year. Therefore, thou shalt set thy face toward the siege of Jerusalem. Thine arm shall be uncovered, and thou shalt prophesy against it. And behold, I will lay bands upon thee, and thou shalt not turn thee from one side to another, till thou hast ended the days of thy siege. Take thou also unto thee wheat and barley, and beans, and lentils, and millet, and fishes, and put them in one vessel, and make thee bread thereof, according to the number of the days that thou shalt lie upon thy side. 390 days shalt thou eat thereof. And thy meat, which thou shalt eat, shall be thy weight 20 shekels a day. From time to time shalt thou eat it. And thou shalt drink also water by measure, the sixth part of an hin. From time to time shalt thou drink. And thou shalt eat it as barley cakes, and thou shalt bake it with them that cometh out of man in their sight. And the Lord said, even thus shall the children of Israel eat their defiled bread among the Gentiles, whither I will drive them. Then said I, Why, Lord God, behold, my soul hath not been polluted, for from my youth hath eaten clean. Yet he says, Lo, I have given thee cows dung for man's death, and thou shalt prepare thy bread therewith. He said unto me, Son of man, behold, I will break the staff of bread in Jerusalem, and they shall eat bread by weight and with care, and they shall drink water by measure and with astonishment, that they may want bread and water, and be astonished one with another, and consume away for their iniquity. Chapter 5. And thou, son of man, take thee a short knife, take thee a barber's razor, and cause it to pass upon thine hand and upon thy beard. Take thee balances to weigh, and divide the whole. Thou shalt burn with fire a third part in the midst of the city, when the days of the siege are fulfilled. Thou shalt take a third part, and smite about it with a knife, and a third part thou shalt scatter in the wind. And I will draw out a sword after them. Thou shalt also take thereof a few in number, and bind them in thy skirts. Then take of them again, and cast them into the midst of the fire, and burn them in the fire. For thereof shall a fire come forth into all the house of Israel. Thus saith the Lord God, this is Jerusalem. I will set in the midst of the nations and countries that are round about her, and she hath changed my judgments into wickedness more than the nations, and my statutes more than the countries that are round about her. For they have refused my judgments and my statutes, they have not walked in them. Therefore, thus saith the Lord God, because ye multiplied more than the nations that are round about you, and have not walked in my statutes, neither have kept my judgments, neither have done according to the judgments of the nations that are round about you. Therefore, thus saith the Lord God, behold, I, even I, am against thee, and will execute judgments in the midst of thee in the sight of the nations, and I will do in thee that which I have not done, and thereunto I will not do any more the like, because of all thine abominations. Therefore, the fathers shall eat the sons in the midst of thee, and the sons shall eat their fathers, and I will execute judgments in thee, and the whole remnant of thee will I scatter into all the winds. Wherefore, as I live, saith the Lord God, surely, because thou hast defiled my sanctuary with all thy detestable things, and with all thine abominations, therefore will I also diminish thee.